Ladies and gentlemen, it is once again time for us to rot our brain here today in Brainrot Evolution, because there has been a brand new update to the game, bringing in a new set of evolution characters. I don't even know what to expect going forward. We've got Mount Ambalabu, and inside of it are evolutions that I haven't even begun to experience on the Brainrot side of things, except for this one. I kind of know what this is. It's like a salt and pepper, but I think that's ooh din 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 done right there. I don't know. We're gonna be experiencing all this for the first time with you guys here today, but first things first, how long will it take for us to level up past level 28? When we left off, it was a long process to get to 28, killing the boss, and already there I can tell this is going to be a journey, because we took down the boss and we didn't even move up 1%, not even half of a percent. So we're gonna have to find some type of way to earn more XP here, because I don't think that we're going to be able to leave this area anytime soon just by taking down all of the items in this area. Wait, why is there a giant tongue Sahur? Is that the golden Sahur that you could get, like the secret? Let me double check to see if the Easter boss is still going on. It looks like it is. And do we try our luck here at the golden Sahur boss fight? Because if we can get to that evolution, I'm sure that could help progress us on XP a whole bunch. Well, we're definitely gonna have to figure out some type of way to gain more XP here as we play the game. And it is worth noting that season 2 is officially here inside of Brainrot Evolution. I don't know, do we buy the premium pass is the question. Inside the premium pass, it looks like you get a decent amount of demon crates, which in the end absolutely would be worth it considering the price of demon crates to begin with. So we might as well get all of the extra items on top of the demon crates that we'll eventually claim. And let's check out our current quest. So obviously play for 30 minutes, kill 10 bosses, kill elite monsters, eat pieces of food, and kill monsters. So all of these quests we should be able to do with no problem, and I'm sure they'll level us up to maybe like 3 in the pass. We do have our items to claim, so we'll grab a whole bunch of wins. Let's check out the shop. So of course we do have our free item in the exclusive pass. Is there anything new since we had last played the game? Ballerina Cappuccina's here. I didn't even see her before. Maybe she's new. 15,000 times damage, but I'm not seeing anything in the side of like XP, which is what we really need. So I suppose what we'll end up doing here is taking on the golden Sahara boss 1v1 mano y mano, and we should be able to take it out without any issues. It's just gonna take some time, but we'll see how much XP the golden Sahur boss gives, if it even gives any, because I've already defeated it at level 28 and I don't have any like extra XP stored up. Either way, I think we'll still have to go back to Tralalero Ocean, because the golden Sahur only spawns in every 20 minutes. So if we get a whole bunch of XP at the end of the day, it's not really gonna matter, because we'll still have to spend 20 minutes farming the boss over there. I wish there was a way to rebirth where we're currently at. That's the big thing. I'd assume with this update there's a new rebirth anyway, but it's most likely at the next location. So we have got some absolute grinding ahead of us. With that being said, if you guys are enjoying the Brainrot Evolution content here on the channel, I'd really appreciate if you guys took a moment to go ahead and hit that like button. I had seen our Brainrot Noob to Pro video doing very well on the page and a lot of positive comments, so I knew I had to come back here and cover the update and unlock all of the new evolutions regardless of how long it's going to take. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support, and I hope you all do enjoy today's video. We'll go ahead and throw on auto attack though and start going to town here on Sahur. But honestly though, hopefully, fingers crossed, we get extremely lucky and we find ourselves the golden Sahur OP evolution. But if we don't in today's video, and you guys want to see another video where we go after it before it disappears forever, let me know in the comment section below if you guys want to see a video where we just keep farming the event boss until we inevitably unlock the most powerful evolution of all Brainrot. All right, we're finally getting towards the end here of the boss fight. Sahur is down to just 100 HP, and honestly this time around the boss fight did not feel like it was nearly as much of a grind as the first. And with the boss down, we actually don't gain any XP, which is something I kind of thought might be a possibility with it being an event monster, but we do of course gain one of the Sahur crates. Now we have two, and it's only a 0.5% chance that we can get the golden Sahur evolution. But let's see if luck is with us. We'll spin both of the crates at the same time. This could be a major jump start for us, and we ended up just getting 2 fish. Well, that relic is not at all useful to me, so it looks like we'll be heading back to Tralalero Ocean and absolutely grinding out all the monsters over here. You know, we do have some wins. We can go ahead and buy some more Kraken eggs and see if maybe we can get a super OP pet. I think at this point we pretty much have everything that we could get when it comes to the power. And as I've mentioned in our noob to pro video, there's really not much more that benefits us besides finding something that will help us stack up on XP faster. And that would end up being the relics, not the pets. We pulled a couple there. We didn't get anything crazy, so we're just going to go at the entire world here, taking everything out in one bite. I mean, even the Cappuccino Assassino's going down in one hit for us. Level 28's evolution is strong. So in no time, I'm sure we'll be leveling up our season pass. And maybe there will be something in there that'll give us a little bit more XP. As of now, this is going to be the slow, grindy process we're going to be going through. As you guys can see, we only have 1% of our XP. And we've taken out this boss a couple of times. We'll do it here with Sahur. And by the way, I just have to point out the character design for the giant golden Sahur looks good. I'm jealous. I wish I had it unlocked. But for what it seems like, we are stronger than that evolution currently at level 28. So at this point, I only really want that evolution to fill out our Wikipedia, not necessarily for the strength. Also, let me check. How many Tralalero spins do we have? 2. We'll go ahead and take our chance here at the wheel real fast. And we just got a whole bunch of wins. Maybe we save those for the eggs at the next level, because we just can't escape the ocean till level 29. It is going to be a grind. Oh, if only we could rebirth. I remember how much easier rebirthing made our grind to level 28. Well, I guess it's just going to be the old-fashioned grind. So we are going to go ahead and throw on a couple of our XP potions, a couple of our win potions, and most likely for the next, I don't know, 40 minutes, we'll be going absolutely to town here on the boss. With double XP, we're at least getting 1% every time, so this actually might not be too bad. So we're about halfway through level 28 at this point, but bad news, our extra XP and our extra wins potions are both about to run out. So it looks like we have pretty much just enough time to get some benefits from that last boss kill, but now we've got to go and find a way to get more potions. It was definitely worth having because it would take so long to sit there and farm the boss without double XP. We've actually already been doing it for over 30 minutes, so I kind of misjudged how long it would take. So first things first, we're gonna come over here to the potion machine and buy 4, which is probably gonna put it out of stock, but we do end up getting at least 1 XP potion for 5 minutes. Let's check out our progress on the season 2 pass real fast. So we are gonna be at level 2, which means we can claim both of these, but they're just gonna be more golden crates. Oh, in just a little bit though, we'll be able to get 6 double XPs for 10 minutes each. So that's a full hour. We're gonna need 400 points. So that's exactly what we'll get if we open more eggs. All right, detour. We officially found what we need to do. So we'll open up a couple more eggs here. Not that I think any of these are actually going to be worth it, but there's the 400 points we need in the season 2 pass. Perfect. And that gets us deep into level 3. So we can go ahead and claim both of those. Wait, 10? Hold on. We're 10. Oh, I didn't even realize we're getting 10. I thought it was 3 and 3. That just means tier 3. So we end up getting 3 from the base pass and then 10 from the premium pass. Oh, that is absolutely the strategy that we missed out on the last time we recorded. So we'll go ahead and pop, I guess, 30 more minutes of double XP. I'm not too worried about the wins, so we'll just get the XP going because I think that's the most that we have to benefit from. That's perfect. So by the time this wears out, we should be just about 100% through the level. And I think this is going to be the grindiest level that we have here today, maybe outside of whatever these last 2 evolutions are going to be, because once we get to the next world, we should be getting a lot more XP than we end up getting in this one. So once again, we'll throw auto attack on, and like I said, hopefully next time I check in with you guys, we're just about done with level 28. Well, it has been a grind, but we're currently at 98%. We are just about there. I think if we kill a couple of the monsters nearby and then take out the boss one more time, that should be enough XP. We're actually down to our last quadrillion. Let's see how many more spins we had built up just by taking down the boss. 5, and that'll get us some wins and gems. Let me tell you though, I am excited to finally get out of this ocean. We have spent way too many hours here. So this should be our final boss fight. And we have Frula, a new evolution discovered. But of course, now that we're 29, we can finally escape Tralalero Ocean and move on to whatever the next world is. Oh, this place is crazy. What's the name of this level again? Mount Ambalabu. So obviously, you know, the next evolutions are going to be all like snow themed, but the real question is going to be how much XP do we get for taking down this frozen fish? Not even 0.5%? Oh no, wait, we might be in trouble. It might take forever forever to level up through all these different evolutions. Like, we are going so slow. We're only at 3%. Well, obviously the frozen fish don't fight back, so maybe the blizzies over here will give us a bit more XP. We only made it up to 1. I wonder what we can actually take down. We have got like these snow marshmallows. They have 70 trillion health, so they're more strong than the bosses we were just fighting, and they give us about 3% XP. It looks like an axolotl, but like a snow abominable version of it. Gave us about 8%, so not too bad. I'm just a bit worried because this is the first evolution in this world. So if it takes this much to level up the first evolution, I can only imagine what that final one's going to be like to hit level 35, or I guess level 36. It will take us a while, and I'm seeing off in the distance for the first time some of those new evolutions that I was talking about. The salt and pepper looking ooh din din dun, and what even is this? This is the grandma ram. I don't even want to attempt this. It's cursed though, dude. Look at them toes. It is absolutely cursed. Can we even take this down? We've got 13 million health. I don't think we can fight this. It's got 875 trillion and it is killing me. So I think we have to avoid this. Next question I have for this world. Wait, what is this? This is cursed. It's like all of the popular Brainrots together. That's the boss of this level. I have a feeling that might be the final evolution as well. But the main thing I'm looking around for here is, will there be another rebirth at this world? So far, it doesn't look like it. I'm seeing another merchant. Not sure if this is anything over here. So we got the merchant, and then over there it looked like the relic blacksmith. Let's see what this merchant sells. So first of all, we got a little penguin merchant over here, but what do they have? They have scrolls. Are these like relics of some kind? Use this at the blacksmith to re-roll the stats of your relic. Oh, so all these cost wins, 10 trillion to 150 trillion. I like how on the top it's just 2 bronze. How many wins do we have? Only 2 trillion. I can't even afford the bronze scroll. Oh no, I'm starting to regret the fact that we haven't really been saving up on wins too much. We just blown through a lot of them when we were buying all of those different pets that we're not even using. But we are getting 110 billion for the marshmallows. How many for these rocks? 137. Let's finally check out the blacksmith and see what this is all about. Forging our relics. So obviously we have the Willionaire. Oh, I see. So you need a relic plus some type of scroll. All right, follow-up question. Is there any way we can get a scroll for cheaper? What do we have over here? An XP boost for 250,000 gems. I only have 20,000. I don't even know how I would get that many gems because I've pretty much just been saving and only spending the gems on those upgrades whenever I see them. All right, so we've got a lot more grinding to do here in this newest update. They put in a lot of content that's going to take hours to fill. Let's see if there's a way we can maybe prevent grinding through that many hours. I think it might finally be time for us to equip 4 extra pet slots. Oh, I'm about to be gross pay to win. It's finally time. We've spent so many hours in this game with just the free-to-play pet slots. We're buying 4. We're buying 2. I might even have to go back later on and grab a couple extra of the free ones too. Then next up, we're going to our inventory, and I'm finally purchasing some premium relic slots because this will allow us to at least get more XP boosters. Oh, they're taking me for all of my Robux here. Additional relic slot 2 is 235 Robux, and the final one's going to be 275. Now, what's nice about this is we've essentially doubled our relic space. I wish there was an upgrade that allowed us to have more gem multipliers, but at the very least for now, we can equip those bunny ears in the golden book, and that'll get us, what, 75% extra XP. Oh, and we can't forget to throw on our new pet slots. And look at our trail now. That's crazy. All right, so how much damage are we doing? It's not that big of a difference where we're one-shotting, but it's significant enough that I'm noticing a change. As far as the XP we're getting, that's a big improvement. We're sitting at 52% here. The marshmallow alone gets us to 55. So that's 3% again for the marshmallow. Thing is, we're basically on 2 times the amount of XP as we were just getting because we have that 75% boost from the new relic slots. But now that we've opened the floodgates for the pay to win aspect, or I guess the pay to progress faster aspect, the pay to save time, we're gonna have to start going all out when it comes to the relics and the power of the relics for our XP boosts. So first things first, we're gonna go to our items and we're gonna open up those 12 crates that we have. We'll do 8 first. Come on, give us some type of rare item, because here's the thing. We need to start stacking up on super powerful relics. So we'll do 4 more there. I actually don't know like what we had gotten that was maybe good. A couple of different types of items at the very least. And then we'll go to our relics. So it looked like we had just gotten golden capes. It's like the best thing that we could find. And I don't think they're actually going to be useful at all. So we'll delete most of them. So our second course of action here is heading over to the shop and checking out what kind of relics we could potentially get with different XP boosts. If we could open up 10 demon crates? Well, the odds are, I guess, nothing really. We'd have to open up probably 50 to get an Ember Wand and 200 to get an Ashen Charm. But that 200% XP boost is so tempting. While we're debating that though, let's at least go after this igloo here. I wish some of these limited time pets came with relics. From what I'm learning here, we just live and die by the relics. So I know we got the Willionaire from the Boneka pack, and that's been our best relic for a while. We got the Demon Belt from the Demon Case, and that's a 100% XP boost. Same with the Blaze Book. You know, I guess we could go for 3 more of those and boost our XP amount by a decent chunk. So against my better judgment when it comes to Robux, wait, we upgraded. Wait, why did we upgrade from just the igloo? How much XP did that give us? Also, what are we? We're a bomb pig? No, that is crazy. How much damage are we doing out here to the igloo? I kind of want to watch this and see how much XP we have, because that progressed not only through the rest of our level, but we also have 3% into level 30 now. So the igloos that don't fight back give us, dang, 13% XP. Can we finally take down the whatever this is, the salt and pepper cursed Undin Din Dun? It looks like we're gonna be able to. We're actually doing a lot of damage, which makes sense. Look at our line of pets we have. That, and we also did just level up. This might put us a decent chunk into the level. My guess is gonna be like 45%. Let's see where that takes us. Ooh, 43. I was really close. Okay, hold on. So this is great progress. We'll take down the igloo, and we're still gonna go to the shop, and I think maybe we'll buy 3 demon crates. It's going to be 1,200 Robux. So the nice thing about this is that if the odds are true and we kind of get 3 demon belts, that's still 300% XP. Now, hopefully we can dodge a pyro cave, because that's where we would be really missing out, since it only has a 35% boost. But once we take down this igloo, we'll go ahead and roll some of those chests and see what we get. It's also worth noting we're at 5 trillion wins now. Let's go into our items, open up the demon crates. Let's see if we can get something good. Come on, we need the XP boosts. We ended up getting 1 of the capes. No, 2 of them were capes. Oh, that is an L. The sad thing about that is the capes are actually like the better item too, but we didn't need it. We need the XP boost. So we can at least get rid of that, throw that on. I suppose the capes are still an improvement from the bunny ears. So overall, that was definitely an upgrade, and we're probably doing more damage now too. But I can't lie, I really was hoping maybe we just got 3 50% chance items and just had all demon belts. Those demon crates are pricey, man. Hopefully we get some more in the season 2 pass that give us some good items, but we will be upgrading here to what was that? Glorbo Fruto Drillo. I can't lie, this one's kind of nice. Reminds me of my dog. So we can easily farm the Grandma Rams. I know I'm botching that name. Once I like level up to it and the narrator says what it is, I'm gonna feel so dumb. I'd seen the comments of everyone like making fun of the way I was pronouncing everything, but come on, dude, like, can you blame me? Look at this. There are way too many A's and R's and M's. Question is, how much XP are we getting? Honestly, 6% is not bad, because we're at the point where we're getting 1.5 quintillion. So it's getting rough. Like I said before, what I really need to be working on here is collecting more gems. So do we get any when we take down that monster? No. Do we get any for taking down the igloo? No. What about this one? No. Okay, so we just never earn gems. Got it. I don't know if the gems come from only the boss fights, but I did notice I was stacking up on decent chunks then. So far, now that I'm paying attention to it, I haven't gotten any from these monsters. Yeah, still no gems, but we are working on leveling up pretty decent here. We're at 34%. I guess we could make this a bit faster if we had some better pets. What pets did we end up getting equipped here? Boneka, Batty, and Spideron, of course, are top 3 by a decent amount. And then some of the ones we had pulled from eggs. You know what I haven't done yet since getting to this world is pulled any of the eggs, but I have a good reason for that, because I'm trying to save up my wins for the different, what were they called? Scrolls over here? Oh, there's a permanent luck boost for 50,000 gems. Yeah, that's another thing I'll probably never end up getting, but we have enough that we can buy our first scroll. And now I'm realizing why there were 2 bronze in the shop. They go out of stock once you purchase them. So how does this relic forging work? We're obviously not going to use our Willionaire with just a bronze. So we're going to do, I guess we'll do a demon belt, and then we'll add in the scroll and see what happens, I guess. Successfully forged. And this is the one that got forged, and all it did was a 20% increase to our damage. Oh, I really hope that we have a golden one. It does an XP boost. Because if we get 20% on the Wheelionaire on all of the attributes, that could be insane. Dude, I wish they let me buy the Boneka pack again. I could use more Wheelionaires. Honestly, it's getting to the point though, I might end up buying one of the limited pets. Like, oh, imagine if we got one of the Trippy Tropas. It costs so many Robux though. 15,000 is such a big commitment. But the 60,000 multiplier, oh, and the fact that we could use it in the YouTube title, there's only 50 that are made and it's a limited time pet. Oh, what do you guys think? Should we do it for the YouTube video? I feel like I'm gonna do it for the YouTube video. 15,000 Robux. It's so many. Don't do this if you're watching this video. It cannot be worth it, but I'm gonna do it. The purchase has been made and the regret is instant to our bank account. But if we go to our pets, we can now equip best, and we've got Boneka, who has been our most powerful for the longest time at 2,000, is now sitting right next to Trippy Tropa at 60,000 power there in the back. All right, at this point, do we just one shot? Oh my god, we two tap, and look at how much XP we're getting. 6% this late into the game. That is so good. Though we needed to do that. Imagine if we had a full team of them, we would just be one-shotting everything for, I think, the rest of the game. There would never be a time where we weren't one-shotting everything, and we are progressing fast now on the level. That was a big time save. Oh, we're at 98%, so we take down this one last set of monsters and we'll evolve. Frigo Camelo? We're a camel in a refrigerator, dude. Honestly, it's getting to the point now where I'm just like really appreciating all the Brainrot evolutions. I've been playing the game so much. It's not weird at this point. It's just cool. This is crazy. Dude, look at the Tims. We're rocking the Tims. All right, well, hey, we're taking care of all these other monsters in one hit, which means it's time for us to test our luck here at the ultimate boss. This one, I can't lie, it's my favorite. You got Tung Sahur, all of the different ones. This is, oh, I don't even want to begin to try this. Trippy Tralala Liri Lira Tung Sahur Boneka Tung Tralalero Trippy Crocodina. That is a name right there. That is a name. Oh, we're doing so much damage to it though. That makes sense because we're hitting for over 1 quadrillion a piece, and it's only got 5 quadrillion at the boss. I think we did actually just buy the most overpowered pet in any Roblox game ever. This is insane because we're only level 32. Now, something that I'm noticing that I don't like is that we're not getting that much XP for it, considering the fact that we're running double XP, and we are only halfway through the Wikipedia for this island. So later on in the levels, I think they're about to get grindier than they've ever been in this game. Getting to this final evolution is about to take more time than the entire journey to this point. I mean, we're already at 63% though, and it's only been a couple of minutes, and there's 74. I mean, 11% for the boss, and then we do our little loop, clear out a couple of the monsters over here and then come back to it. That's not bad progression right now. All right, now that we're 88% though, next time we kill the boss, we'll be leveling up to 33 and seeing what this next evolution is. Where I thought we missed it by 1%. We'll finish it off here. Sigma boy. Sigma boy? That's what the penguin is? Wait, I just realized he's a penguin sushi. He's got a little nigiri on the top of his head, like salmon, and then a roll wrapped. Sigma boy. This is Sigma boy. Look at the way he walks. Brother, are you trolling right now? We're gonna definitely be like 3 hitting the boss though at this stage. I guess the levels aren't coming in too slow. We're at 5% already, and there's still 2 more evolutions, so I don't mind where we're at. What's nice to also see is we have almost 50 trillion wins. Oh yeah, we're stacking up on wins so quick over here. Almost a trillion a piece. I didn't even notice. How many do we get when we take down the boss? 3.3 trillion. So we should be able to go to the merchant here, the other Sigma boy. This one's bigger than us, so maybe that's Sigma man. So the golden scroll is 150 trillion, but we can buy the silver scroll, and that bankrupts us once again here. So for this one, we'll take, I guess, the other demon belt, and we'll roll a silver scroll on it. So with the silver scroll, that increased us only 15%, which is funny because the bronze one did 20. Again, it did only damage this time. So it definitely makes me feel like there's like this random factor of the relics and scrolls. Maybe it's always damage. I'd like to believe it's not, but also I'm learning that there are different amounts. Now, with that being said, when I was forging that last demon belt, I had noticed this right here, dark scroll. And it's nice because we can actually check the bonuses on this. So the dark scroll has a bonus stat chance of 30%, 35%, and 40%, but it doesn't specify what stat it would be increasing. So I guess for the Wheelionaire, it could be health, damage, XP, or speed. Well, we have to buy it. It's 400 Robux. Like I said, at this point, that's nothing compared to the total amount that we've spent. And this is the most OP relic we have, so we might as well use the most OP scroll we can get, forge it, and please tell me it ended up going on XP. It didn't have great odds, and I'm already looking at it. It looks like it might have been on the damage. Oh, it was 3 different factors. Wait, that's so clutch. So it was 30% on health, 30% on damage, and then we got 40% the best on XP. Oh, that was so good. That was better than I could have asked for or hoped for. So now we should really be stacking up here every time we kill the boss. That brings us to 19% from 14. Oh, we can go through level 33 really quickly here. I think this is the most stacked I've ever been in the game, like without a doubt. So I think moving forward, we're going to use the golden scroll on what's our second best relic? I guess the Blaze book, and we'll save the dark scrolls for any of the like super OP relics we may get through purchases. Oh, we can also claim a couple more wins here and potions from our daily quests. We got 7 minutes left of that double XP potion. I think that should be enough that we can get to the next evolution with it. After that, I think our next goal is just going to be to stack up to 150 trillion wins, and then we'll roll the golden scroll. See if we can get lucky and get another boost on XP. I'm really happy that it wasn't just one attribute that got leveled up. 3 of the 4. That was great to see. We got a nice little farm system going on now too, that we're getting, I'd say like 15% XP every 30 seconds or so. So by the time we kill all those monsters and get here, the boss spawns back in and we just do that, rinse and repeat. Oh, and this should level us up. I was just sitting there with my mouth wide open. Remember how I said I would feel dumb when the narrator pronounced what this character actually is? No, I didn't feel dumb. I just felt confused. Like, that didn't help me. That just made me more confused on how to say this name. I think pronouncing this is like when you just have text to speech on and you just type on your keyboard a whole bunch of random letters. I'm not even gonna say it. I couldn't even if I tried, to be honest. Oh, that brings us up to doing how much damage? 3 something trillion. You know what? Let's just take a minute here to see our stats. We're hitting 3.67 quadrillion damage. That is an insane amount. Look at that. That is so much damage. And I'm happy to see that we're already at 2%. So the amount of XP we're getting is actually more than I thought we would at this stage. So this is probably going to take just about as long as it did for our first evolution of the video, which, all things considered, from what I expected, that's a good thing. It's definitely because we absolutely stacked up on our relics. Of course, that, and we have the most overpowered pet of all time over there, allowing us to practically one-hit everything. But most importantly, it's because of our best relic getting that OP blacksmith forge on it. And what's also exciting is how many wins we have. We're getting closer and closer to being able to use a golden scroll. Hopefully once we do that, we get even more XP. This should get us enough wins. Oh my god, we are 0.1 trillion short. All right, we'll take out our evil twin and that'll bring us there. So we have enough that we can buy from the Sigma boy the golden scroll legendary. Now we definitely need to lower our expectations because there's no way this is going to be as good as the dark scroll. But like I said before, we're going to be able to upgrade the blaze book. Throw the golden scroll on and let's see what leveled up. Come on, be something good. Oh, we got health and damage. They didn't get XP for us. I wonder if it's always the last item that doesn't receive the boost, because it seems like that's kind of the pattern so far. But 20% on health, 20% on damage. And what's nice is we still always have the possibility of re-rolling a relic if we decide, hey, this one's super strong, I want it to have an OP scroll on it, or maybe even try again for an XP boost. I wonder at what point they're gonna have like OP relics here in the shop. I mean, I guess they do technically with the demon crates. Honestly, I might do it. I might buy a couple more demon crates. Again, the reason for that is because if we either get another blaze book or another demon belt, that'd be a really good item to replace the pyro cape with. And on the off chance, if we get an Ember Wand or the Eshin Charm, that would be a super big upgrade too. So we are dumping a large amount of Robux here into this video. We're going to be doing 10 demon crates this time. The odds are not in our favor of getting the Ember Wand, but that is what we're hoping for. Here we go. 10 demon crates. What can we get? Please, one wand. One wand. Oh my god, we got 7 demon belts. That's an upgrade. We still have 2 more though. I saw 2 wands just sitting there on this bottom crate. Was that a good sign? No, we just got more belts. Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers. So we'll remove both of those and add on both of these. And the amount of XP boost that we'll have now is insane. Let's see how many we get every time we take down the boss. I just realized why I felt like we weren't getting that much more XP. It's because we didn't have our potion equipped. Yeah, now I can tell that we're actually earning a lot more. We're getting a bit more than 1% every time we take down the boss. How much XP do you think it's going to take once we get this final evolution? Honestly, better question, what even is this final evolution? I don't even know what it looks like. It doesn't look like this boss. I would be so hyped if it was, but I don't think it is. Ooh, and that'll do it for us. We've crossed over 50,000 gems. All right, let's head back over to the last world real quick. Oh, I was off. It was only 25,000 for the next relic. I'll take that. Save some gems. All right, now that we have that new relic slot, there's actually something else I want to try out, and that's opening up some of these eggs. So the max egg costs 17.5 trillion wins, which we've got plenty of saved up. Let's see what that last 2 or 7% pet will do for multipliers. We've got a couple openings we can do, but we are running out of wins quickly here. Oh man, we keep getting the 45% pet. This is our final pull. It was another 45% pet. In hindsight, I'm kind of realizing now I should have increased my luck. But let's see what these pets' damage multipliers look like. 435 for a Yeti. I mean, they're going to replace a decent amount of pets on our team. That, and we can also go back and evolve our pets. I think that was at the desert. Ooh, and it looks like they restocked on potions over here, so don't mind if I do. But we can evolve a couple of these bad boys, and that'll give us 2 652 damage pets, which honestly at that point are kind of crossing into the paid pets. So we'll equip both of those, and that of course bumps them to about the middle of our team. I wonder how long it takes for this merchant to refresh its stock. Oh, that's going to be in 10 hours. Okay, it'll be a while. So at this point, all we're going to do is start to stack up on gems and do our best to level up to the final evolution of the game. And we're officially 99% of the way there, so this should be our last boss fight until we hit the final evolution of the game.
Tripa, tropa, tralala, liri lira, tung tung, sahur, boneca, tung tung, tralalelo, tripi, tropa, crocodina.
So it is the boss. This is the final evolution of the game. We did actually receive a new final badge of the game for hitting this evolution. How are they ever going to top this one? We are, let me try to say this one more time here in the video. Trippy, tralala, liri, tong sahur, boneca, crocodina. We hit the greatest Brainrot evolution in the entire game. Now that brings up the question, are we one-hitting the final boss? We are. So we're doing over 5 quadrillion damage. We're actually doing 12.5 quadrillion damage a hit. This is by far the most OP we've ever been here inside the game. There's nothing that's going to be able to stop us now. We are literally going to be going around one-hitting everything from here on out. That is, I guess, until Saturday's update. But this is the greatest evolution. I don't know how they're going to do better than this. Thank you guys all so much for watching today's video. If y'all did enjoy, I'd really appreciate if you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. As you look into the eyes of Tung 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 Sahur, I did want to just remind you all that we are currently racing to 10,000 subscribers, and we're going to be doing a giveaway once we hit that goal. Originally, the giveaway was also for 10,000 Robux, but for each video I have to post on our road to 10,000 subscribers, we're taking 100 Robux away from the prize pool. So after today's video, the giveaway is going to be sitting at 9,300 Robux. So if you guys want to keep that prize pool as big as possible for when the giveaway finally happens, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Tell your friends about the channel. Yesterday we crossed over the 6,000 subscriber mark, and today I'm hoping to hit about 6,400. Once again, thank you guys all so much for tuning in. I hope you all did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next upload.